Hello, my darlings, buckle up, because things are about to get juicy. You know that saying, blood is thicker than water? Well, in the House of Windsor, sometimes it seems like the water is a raging ocean of royal protocol and unspoken tension. Today's drama? Prince Harry's surprise visit to Ukraine and the royal ruckus it caused, especially with his brother, Prince William. Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, has never been one to shy away from a cause he believes in. His dedication to humanitarian efforts has been evident throughout his life, from his work with veterans to his campaigns for mental health awareness. So, when the world's attention turned to the ongoing conflict in Ukraine, it wasn't entirely surprising to see him step up. The situation in Ukraine has been dire, with countless lives disrupted and communities torn apart by the violence. Harry's involvement brought a renewed focus on the humanitarian crisis unfolding there. What was surprising, however, was the way he did it. Unlike many public figures who might seek the spotlight, Harry chose a different path. No grand announcements, no fanfare, just a quiet, determined journey to stand in solidarity with the people of Ukraine. His visit was marked by humility and a genuine desire to understand the struggles faced by those on the ground. Pictures emerged. Harry, face etched with concern, meeting with aid workers and families affected by the conflict. He listened to their stories, offered words of comfort, and showed a deep empathy that resonated with many. This wasn't a photo op, this was Harry, the humanitarian in action. His hands-on approach and willingness to engage directly with those in need highlighted his commitment to making a difference. Harry's actions in Ukraine serve as a powerful reminder of the impact one individual can have when they choose to act with compassion and courage. News of Harry's visit sent shockwaves through the hallowed halls of Buckingham Palace. Apparently, no one had seen it coming, not even a courtesy call to his grandmother, the Queen. Whispers filled the corridors as aides scrambled, unsure how to handle the situation. The official palace machine, so used to carefully orchestrated appearances and pre-approved statements, was thrown into disarray. This was Harry, the unpredictable one, doing what he does best, following his heart, even if it meant ruffling a few royal feathers. A media frenzy praise, skepticism and outrage. Unsurprisingly, the British media went into overdrive. Headlines screamed, commentators debated, and social media exploded. Some lauded Harry's compassion, praising his willingness to use his platform to shine a light on the suffering in Ukraine. Others, however, were quick to criticize. They questioned his motives, suggesting the visit was a publicity stunt, a way to grab headlines and further distance himself from the royal family. The debate raged on, highlighting the complex relationship between Harry, the press, and the ever-watchful British public. William's fury, a brother's shadow, a prince's ire. The most intriguing reaction, however, came from within the royal family itself. Sources close to the palace hinted at Prince William's displeasure, suggesting he was blindsided and deeply frustrated by his brother's actions. The use of his HRH title, the lack of consultation, the audacity of it all, it seemed to cut William deeply. Some speculated that this was less about Ukraine and more about the ongoing sibling rivalry between the two princes. Action versus inaction, the stark contrast between two brothers. This is a tale of two siblings born into the same royal family, yet their lives have diverged in ways that few could have predicted. The situation threw into sharp relief the contrasting paths the two princes have taken. While one brother has chosen a life of action and direct involvement, the other remains ensconced in the traditions and duties of the monarchy. Harry, freed from the constraints of royal duties, was able to act quickly and decisively, driven by a desire to make a difference. His hands-on approach in humanitarian efforts, such as his recent visit to Ukraine, showcases his commitment to global causes and his willingness to step into challenging situations. William, on the other hand, remained bound by protocol and tradition, his every move dictated by the institution he will one day lead. His engagements are often characterized by formality and adherence to royal customs, reflecting the responsibilities and expectations placed upon him as the future king. It painted a picture of two brothers on very different paths. Their once unbreakable bond, now strained by distance, duty, and a fundamental difference in their approach to royal life. While Harry's path is marked by a break from tradition and a focus on immediate impact, William's journey is one of continuity, upholding the legacy and stability of the monarchy. This stark contrast not only highlights their individual choices, but also underscores the evolving nature of the royal family in a rapidly changing world. Beyond the palace walls, Harry's impact, William's resentment. The story of two brothers, once inseparable, now divided by choices and circumstances, continues to unfold in the public eye. While the palace machinery whirred and the media circus spun, Harry's visit to Ukraine had a tangible impact. His presence in the war-torn region was not just a symbolic gesture, but a call to action that resonated deeply with people around the world. It brought renewed attention to the plight of the Ukrainian people, reminding the world of the ongoing conflict and the human cost of war. The images of Harry walking through the devastated areas, meeting with families and listening to their stories, struck a chord with many. Donations poured in, aid organizations reported a surge in interest, and Harry's quiet act of solidarity reverberated far beyond the borders of Ukraine. His actions inspired countless individuals to contribute in any way they could, whether through financial support or volunteering their time. It was a stark reminder that sometimes action speaks louder than words, and that true leadership often means defying expectations and following your heart. Harry's commitment to humanitarian causes showcased a different kind of royal duty, one that transcended traditional roles and responsibilities. As for William, the resentment simmered, a potent mix of jealousy and frustration fueling the growing rift between the two brothers. The pressures of royal life, combined with the constant media scrutiny, only exacerbated the tension. This latest chapter in the saga of Harry and William served as a powerful reminder that even within the gilded cages of royalty, the human heart yearns for purpose and meaning. The choices they make, the paths they choose, and the causes they champion reflect their individual quests for identity and fulfillment. Harry, alongside Meghan, has carved out a new life, one that allows him to pursue his passions and advocate for issues close to his heart. Meanwhile, William, bound by tradition and duty, grapples with the expectations placed upon him as the future king. The bond they shared as children, filled with laughter and camaraderie, now seems like a distant memory. Yet, the love and connection they once had still linger, overshadowed by the complexities of their current realities. As the world watches, the story of Harry and William continues to evolve, a poignant tale of brotherhood, duty, and the search for meaning in a world that often demands conformity. Their journey serves as a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit, even amidst the trappings of royalty. In the end, the impact of Harry's actions and the depth of William's resentment highlight the universal struggle for identity and purpose. Their story is a reminder that, regardless of status or title, the quest for meaning is a journey we all share. So what do the royals do when Harry makes them look lazy and petty without even trying? They throw a tantrum about titles. It's giving mean girl at prom who didn't get crowned queen energy. Petty, childish, and ultimately ineffective. To sum it all up. Harry is out here being a real one, while the palace is stuck playing petty games and sulking over HRH styles. Honestly, it's embarrassing for them, but inspiring for us. If you loved this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below.